If you have ever visited at or joined company groups on Roblox, then I'm pretty sure you know what Nova Hotels is. You know, the place where you line up and wait until you finally get to the front and ask the receptionist for a room. You go over to the room and get bored after 2 minutes of just looking around in there, and you go to the cafe to order something, maybe hang out and role play a bit, and you just eventually leave. Simple enough, right?
Nope, not if you're like me. Woohoo.
Now, I'm not gonna be like your normal, super obnoxious Roblox YouTuber, like how I made a YouTuber with 1.8 million subscribers make a video about a message I put up on a wall in the hotel.
There's actually been a message left for me, okay, in this game, and on the staff expectations. What the heck? There is a message that says Poke stop admin.
Oh my god, every time it just makes me laugh. It's so stupid. What the hell?
Anyways, back in the July of 2017, I clicked on this very ad and I decided to join the game. At the time, Nova only had 400-ish members and the hotel looked like this. Since the staff were all very nice and I felt like there was a good sense of the community within the group, I went ahead and joined. And if you know how basically all company groups on Roblox work, you need to fill out an application or take an interview, then take some sort of training. So that's what I did, and I passed both. Through the past 1 to 2 months, I quickly moved up the ranks, and I eventually made it up all the way to the rank of co-founder. And would that be it, right? Nope, I was always active in working there, and me and the owner, Josh, had become great friends. But one day, I was invited to help with a new version of the hotel. I had some building experience, but somehow everyone just let me build the whole hotel. Admittedly, it was absolutely crap, and it was even copying a leaked hotel that hasn't even released yet. Nevertheless, it was a decent upgrade from the original, anyways. That version lasted for a while, but I started getting more experience with the building, so I went back and tried to design something better. And I made something that looked pretty nice, so I invited everyone else to start helping. Around this time, I jokingly asked Josh if Nova meant we were located in Nova Scotia, the Canadian province, and everyone liked that, so that's why in the description today of the group it says we are in Nova Scotia. And in a few weeks afterward, version 4 was done. Even after making 2 different versions of the hotel, the group simply wasn't growing as much as I wished. I even thought about leaving, but I just kept with the group. We added a store somewhere along the lines, but it never really got finished, and there were way too many bad scripts in the game, leaving the whole game as a bit of a mess. And yet again, I went back to the drawing board and made something even better. During the development, nothing much really happened. It had lots of detail, but the hotel was just really small. But it did have a pool on the other side of the hotel. So we set out to put out a paid beta version for everyone who wanted to get a sneak peek of the new hotel. And once we released it, nothing much really happened. We added a slide and people liked it. So we even made even more slides until it was just a complete water park. After that, we grew so fast, our member count just kept going up and up and up, and we were having 100 people online at once. It was amazing, just finally seeing the whole group starting to succeed. Through the months, everything was working great. We were growing in numbers, and we would like to joke that Hilton's got some competition. The one thing that got to me was the hotel started to look too bland for me, and this time I was in no rush to make a new design. This was going to take as long as it needs to get it just perfect, and I was going to keep it a secret from the other developers so they couldn't try to rush me or anything. Once I felt like the team could join me, we got version 2 finished in a few weeks.
Now I know what you're thinking. Version 2? Yes, we changed the number to version 1 for some reason. It's confusing. I don't know why.
And we held a party to say goodbye to the old hotel. When we opened version 2, everyone absolutely loved it. Version 2 was the best thing that I've built on Roblox. and that helped get Nova over 100,000 members. However, after a few months, I got really bored of Roblox, so I left Nova. Doing the same thing for a year does get boring. But I did try to get back into it, but it didn't feel the same anymore. And by no means I am complaining, but I stayed because of the friendships and all the fellow higher ranks, and almost all the original ones left too. And Josh always seems to be way too busy to talk. Now Nova is on version X, the second hotel that wasn't actually built by me. I'm proud of them. It's nice to see that my legacy is being carried on. Now, if I've made any interaction with you on or through Nova, thank you for all the memories.